Good morning, YouTube. I was getting ready this morning and I have been testing a new to me product and I thought that I would like to share it with you. So, excuse the towel on my head. I like to dry my hair after I put on my makeup, so I know, but I couldn't bring myself to do it in the opposite order today. So yeah, I decided to wear the towel on my head. Okay, the product that I'm showing today, Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream. This was recommended to me from a really good friend, and she has been using it for years and absolutely loves it. Her skin looks flawless. We have a lot of the same skin concerns. We both have hyperpigmentation, especially on our forehead. We both have issues with breaking out and so on. We're the same age, so we're kind of in the same boat with the aging thing. From her using it over a year and just absolutely loving it, I decided to give it a try. This is a Korean BB cream, so if you are interested in ordering it, be aware that shipping takes a little while and it costs a little bit more, obviously, than getting something from the next state over. I think it was about $8, I can't remember exactly, and it did take over a week, maybe 2 weeks. I also recommend, if you are interested in ordering this, that you just go to their website and sign up on their email list because they do specials quite frequently. I got these for 50% off. They are regularly $22. Enough of me babbling. Let's get started. I have the BB cream in 2 shades. I have it in number 27. Unfortunately, this is the darkest color that you can get. It was perfect for me over the summer, but now that I'm getting more pale in the fall, I am having to mix it with number 23. Okay, I don't know if you can see roughly what color that is, but it's not really all that dark. I'm going to mix it with the next shade down. I was shocked at how different the 2 shades are, but in fact the one that looks quite a bit grayer does oxidize a little bit, but it takes a while. So maybe like after about an hour on your face, which is kind of a long time, it does kind of warm up, but it looks really gray. But those are the 2 darkest shades. So if you're really dark complected, this is not really going to work for you. I'm going to be looking in the mirror here, so sorry I can't look at the camera and put on my makeup at the same time. I use 2 pumps of this as long as my skin is moderately clear, which it actually happens to be right now. According to my friend, the best way to put this on was the beauty blender. I did try to use my fingers. I did not like that, and I did try to use a brush, this brush here from Eco Tools that's supposed to be perfect for BB creams, and I didn't really care for that. So I do like the beauty blender the best of those methods. But I do have quite a bit of hyperpigmentation, sun damage. I'm having a very, very mild breakout. It's really nothing to speak of. Alright, I usually only use 2 pumps, but I want to use a half of each color here. This product to me is more like foundation than BB cream. As far as coverage goes, this product is more of a foundation than a traditional American maybe American BB cream. The coverage on it is buildable. If you're having a bad breakout, you can easily hide it with this. You just have to kind of keep going over and blending. I don't necessarily try to put my foundation on so thick that you can't see any of my flaws. I just don't, on a day-to-day basis, I don't really like wearing that much foundation, and this hyperpigmentation is really hard to cover. These lovely creases are almost impossible to cover. I just try not to fixate on that because I would have to wear a lot of makeup every day. I did go ahead, I normally put my eyeshadow on first, so I did go ahead and get that started. I'm just going to kind of blend this back. with this product, I haven't really needed concealer. And I would normally not put it on right now, but I will go ahead and blend some in. This is the Glamouflage, the Hard Candy Glamouflage. I like this really well when I'm having a really bad breakout. It's a heavy duty concealer, and it really is heavy duty. This is in tan. I have it in medium or medium tan. I can't remember. I have it the next shade down. It is about time for me to switch back down to that one. But I just had a little spot there that was a little bit red. I have a couple little spots there. Around my nose. Okay, so that's the Hard Candy Concealer. Another thing that I do, I usually wear mineral foundation. I want to keep building up the coverage. Instead of putting more BB cream on, you can also, if you have any mineral foundation, I keep mine on this plate. I usually try to dump out enough for a day, but it usually goes overboard. But I'm just going to dip the Beauty Blender. It's lost most of its dampness. It's still just a tiny bit damp. But I can just dip the Beauty Blender in there. Those are just ridiculously hard to cut. That's just ridiculously hard to cover. I could keep going all day with adding more coverage. I have, during a pretty bad breakout, I actually just went ahead and applied the mineral foundation over top of it. It worked well. It didn't look like it was caked. Didn't look too caked on. It was actually a good combination. One thing about this product that, for some reason, the last couple days that I've been using it, is not doing it as bad. I don't know if it's because the humidity's down where I live. It was going on extremely tacky. When it was doing that, I would just take a break at this point and let it set. I don't know why it stopped doing that, unless it's the humidity. I really have no idea. But if you do get it on and it is really tacky, just let it, go brush your teeth or something, you know, let it set for a couple minutes, because it will tone down. And then, because it is just a little bit tacky, before I put on any bronzer or any blush or anything, I don't want that to stick unevenly, so I go ahead and cover it with a finishing powder. Right now, I just happen to be using Mineral Veil. I have a tinted Mineral Veil mixed with regular Mineral Veil because it's too dark. I just kind of just dab that on. And then buff it just a little bit. Very, very lightly though. You don't want to ever apply brushes too hard to your face, because you're going to pull your makeup off. And now I'm just going to finish this up. I'm not going for anything too crazy today. Too Faced. It's getting old. But I use it every summer because I can only wear the top two shades in the summer, so I use it every summer since I've had it, and it is just lasting, and I really like it, so I don't want to let it go bad. Then for my blush, I'm just going to use the Tarte Natural Beauty. I think they still sell this one. This was before they changed repackaged all their brushes. I like to just apply this one with my fingers. I do have a brush that I like as well. I just feel like I get more control with my fingers. And I mean, I just barely, I just hit it. I'm hardly getting anything. If you can even see that, I'm hardly getting anything on my fingers. I just hit it and then kind of lightly pat it. And yes, I know I make weird faces. I think everybody does when they put their makeup on, so I'm just going to try to be myself and not worry about things like that. for me personally, the draw to YouTube is real people being themselves. I think it only makes sense for me. If I'm drawn to real people being themselves, then I should, in fact, be a real person being myself. Hence the towel on my head, hence the weird faces. I'm not going to try to change myself because I don't think that that really ever works how people want it to. But I really would like to change my eyebrows. I wish they would match. And I'm using the Milani eyebrow in dark brown. I think it's a little bit too dark for me. So I try to go lightly in with that. I actually try to work on the shape and get the shape even with this, and then kind of, so it, because it is a little bit too dark, kind of get it to match. I don't think we're getting the shape to match today. We usually don't. Run this back through and kind of blend it a little bit. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Where? Okay, and then I go in with, I have a couple different products that I use, but today I'm going to use Dark Blonde Medium Brown. It's the Bare Minerals. It's the Bare Minerals Eyebrow Powder. They had quit selling this and they are now selling it again, and I'm extremely happy. I just think it, I don't know what the deal is with me and this powder. Okay. And I'm looking a little bit harsh in real life. I can't tell on the camera, but that's okay. I'm going to dip this back in my powder. I don't really, the harsh eyebrow look, I don't know. I think it works better on people who have good eyebrows. My eyebrows aren't so spectacular. I'm going to go in with the Clinique Quick Liner for Eyes. So I'm going to take the Prep and Prime from MAC, work that through, and then right now I am just finishing up this little Bad Gal lash. I didn't care for this so much on its own. It's not the waterproof, and the waterproof is completely different. So don't, if you like this but want it in waterproof, it's not going to happen. I did not like this product because I couldn't get it to stay on my eyelashes throughout the day, but since I've been using the MAC Prep and Prime, it works a lot better. So I'm just going to try to use up this tube before it goes bad. I like really dry mascaras, and I do find that you kind of have to work them through quite a bit. If I'm wearing lipstick, I usually don't put on any lipstick until I get to work because it is in my makeup bag, and my makeup bag is in my purse, and my purse is in another room. So I usually just stop here, fix my hair, brush my teeth again, and then leave. That is the Missha review. It is a multi-function BB cream with the effect of UV blocking, whitening, and wrinkle care, creating perfect cover makeup. I can personally attest to the whitening effects of this. Just wearing it for 3 or 4 days at a time, I can actually see a reduction in my hyperpigmentation. Especially if you have hyperpigmentation and you're in the market for a new foundation, I would definitely give this BB cream a shot. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can personally add this to my collection. This time testing it for me is my last time testing it. If I break out again, I'm going to have to pass it on. The last 2 times I've tested it, I've ended up with congested pores, and unfortunately I just started testing it again and it already is happening. I have trouble finding anything with sunscreen in it that does not do that to my pores. So I may have to let this go. Obviously I'll give it to my friend who recommended it to me in the first place. It was a great recommendation and I would definitely recommend it to you. The coverage is great. It lasts on me all day, and I'm a little bit oily. I may have to pass this on. I'm still undecided. I'm going to keep using it for a couple more days and see what happens. If you're interested, don't forget to sign up on their website, for their email list on their website first, so that you can get a better price on it. that was my review and my get ready with me for the Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found something useful in that rambling, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.